And welcome back. Let's investigate the end room. That is a biggie. Anybody on site?
That's gotta be the end ray range. I'm looking forward to having some words with this Victor.
Yeah.
No, but a lot of dead people. That's just some in-ray range. Okay. So is that the entrance because everything else is blocked?
Yeah. Not getting in the front door. Always another way in, though.
Yeah. Okay, so that's the way in because the front door is blocked.
I'm accustomed to this sort of sight when I leave a facility, not when I enter one.
Mm-hmm. Funny footprints. Okay.
We can hear those wriggly little grub fingers of yours. Bring them close so we can chop them off.
Jesus. I do grubby because I need ammo. Okay, so notice the controls below are for use of the case of lockdown override. After taking all proper precautions, the sort of operates these switches to open the corresponding facility door. Note that activating any more than 3 switches will overload the system. Okay, so number 8, number 3, number. Is there any specifics to that? No, they are all the same. Okay, so I probably have to activate the correct ones, which we will probably also find out later, assuming. The door is barred shut.
You've arrived at a fortuitous moment. I was just about to have a go at this order lackey with my knife to see if I can... Is this mad woman a compatriot of yours? Please help me. She seems completely fixated on torture for... That may very well be true. I must admit I wasn't really paying her much mind. The threat of torture might elicit more truth from her regardless. You just can't seem to stay away from me, can you? That's quite all right. It's obvious you don't understand the first thing about adventuring, so I'll join your crew to help you out.
No.
No? Then why? You cur. I'll send your head back to your handlers to remind them of the
Give the word and I'll take care of it, Commander.
Target analyzed. Lay down fire. You suffered extensive damage, Commander. Fortification in progress. Locking them down. Combatant scan.
I'm the one you need to worry about. Hey, got a distraction for you.
I have a fix on their weaknesses.
This is kind of stupid, but I didn't want to fight. She started it. Okay. Now you. Come here.
I thank you for dealing with the cultist. Being alone, at first I thought she was aid that Archivist Clemens requested. Did he request aid? I can't recall. Architect's mercy, thank you. It is so much easier to be polite when I needn't fear all of my bones sliding out of my body. Oh, dear Archivist Clemens has been so strange lately. So distant, so agitated. And not his normal agitation, mind you. This is something different. He's like a wire stretched beyond its breaking point. Never a harsh word to anyone, but he's deeper in the facility, working on something he deemed to be of the utmost importance. And with all those cultists gallivanting about, I don't fancy his odds. 3 days ago, the range was inundated with fiends. Cultists, I believe. I am unaware if they're immensely foolhardy or simply mad, but they've caused no shortage of destruction. I've seen few firsthand, but that isn't because they've gone. Rather, I believe they have become visibility deficient. Oh, there's no such thing as invisibility. I can only theorize that their visual forms were sent out of phase when they haphazardly tampered with... It's a shame the facility is in shambles. We have an N-ray scanner device that may render the cultists far easier for one to locate. If I'm still alive in a week, I'll put in a suggestion to the presiding bishop that N-ray scanners be standard issue. The scanner is an optical device designed to detect electrical signals, and the N-ray is given off by all living beings. It was stored nearby, but with the damage to the facility, you'll likely need to use the maintenance vent on the wall there behind the screen to get anywhere near it. I appreciate your aid. I'm going to wait here and...
Okay. So we're gonna go through there because we're not gonna go through here.
Vitals critical. Don't become a statistic, Commander.
Wait, what? What happened? And how do I... How do I get through there? No. Ah, that was the exit. Didn't see that. So that was the invisible cultist. Goes barrel chopped. Oh, that's the entrance.
There's the N-ray device that exemplar Foxworth mentioned.
Do I put this on my head or what? If acquired the N-ray scanner, use the device to see enemies, wires and traps through. It also detects invisible threats. Okay.
Combat prop.
Hold on, I need a shotgun in here.
Proceeding to attack.
Oh, you also don't see, you cannot loot the body if you don't use it. That's funny enough. Okay, so we can go back to the entrance now. Yes, okay. I mean, wait, hold on. Maybe now we can see through here. I see. So this one, no. Does this have a wire? No. This one has a wire. This one goes here, here, and then into what the it goes around, around. So we need this, this, and this one. Yes. Okay, so we need this, this, and this one.
Nice job, Commander. Seems that scanner really did the trick.
It opened the way forward. Very good work.
Right, this one does use short rounds. That's not a shotgun shell. Do we burst assault? Mini rockets? I have 15 of that. There's my triple shotgun.
Hostilities are afoot. Adversary vulnerabilities identified. Fortificator is charged. analysis.
Go, locked and loose. Just get the signal.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
You leave at once.
This, by the way, is kind of a cool feature that you can only see them and loot them. So, buddy, wanna talk?
You cannot remain here. Complication after complication befalls this facility, and death stalks its halls. It was all well and good to end those cultists' suffering, but that was but the barest tip of the danger present in this facility. I implore you to depart.
What's the matter?
I have nothing to say.
No, come on.
You're here to stop me. But if I don't expect people like you or Augustine to understand. My work is humane and must be finished. You must remove yourself from the range. I don't want your blood on my hands, but I will spill it if you force me. Oh, don't you understand? If my work is forestalled in any way, so many more will suffer. I have been forced to enact measures for self-defense in the wake of these cultists. I beg you, leave.
Well, I don't think he will come out. So I guess we're just gonna have to push our way through. So, a couple of things. Unlock that. Charged triple barrel shotgun. Hey, nice. Messages.
Victor, I fully understand the importance of your work. This is exactly why I push you so. Your moral justifications for delaying your delivery are misguided. Dead is dead. What matter is it if their ends come in 1 minute or 3? If you seek to be humane in your duties, fine. So long as I get the explosives in time. But if we fail to act, the order will be lost forever. Collateral damage was always inevitable, and the longer you take in your laboratory, the greater your risk of being caught becomes. But I should remind you that such a failure will result in vastly more suffering for all parties involved.
Okay. Good news. You really just passed along his latest calculations. I haven't had any opportunity to do them, but I know you will usually prefer the system by yourself. I'm confident both masses immaculate as always. Personal log. Calculations. Really, there was a really. I know Wiley just as I know his approach to apply my formula. With that formula in mind, I can say confident the creations were not written by Wiley. On line 136 there's an improperly queried 6 halfway through. Proof to 10. Okay. Well. That was a bit enlightened.
Ratchet hostile in proximity. Combatant scan.
Come now, let's wrap this up.
Mobilize. Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
So, what do we have here?
Yeah.
This appears to be a reinforced storage container for some kind of experimental melee weapon. From behind the glass, the weapon's blade softly hums. I can't do shit with that. This is a bit sad. Can I do anything about that? Options. Override, pry, open, examine. Maybe I need to have a bit of... how big is my observation? 0. Okay. Well, you can't have everything. But we're gonna go through here, I think.
Have a fix on their weaknesses.
Now, come on. Shut up. Anybody in the toilets? No?
Look at the sad little sprat in his corrugated nut cage. Why don't you unlock the door and come out, sprat?
Combatant observed.
Nobody's here.
Ready to waste her. On your command.
Check your scope for combatant analysis.
You, friend of friends, are a greater ally than any number of fellow scienticians. I
Leave.
hardly believe my eyes. I didn't think I would be leaving. I see you possess our N-ray scanner. Ooh, ingenious device. Damn that Victor and damn his hubris. Fitting that his experiment would cause so much strife. That he would be untouched by the ensuing pandemonium. Pardon my excitement. It's been an eventful day. I don't know the specifics, only that Victor was performing a procedure utilizing processed N-rays. In the ensuing chaos, Victor's experiment was destroyed. I know some cultists were killed, but many more still live. Moving survived as most of the cultists died immediately upon exposure, and according to past experiments, those that haven't are experiencing, I would be more sympathetic to their collective plight, Had they not promised to insert every item in this room down my throat in reverse alphabetical order? Although it requires further investigation and experimentation, out of phase, they are physically here, but only partially, hence their unseen state. It's fascinating. But the outstanding, because he refused to follow procedure. He didn't take an assistant or allow anyone to see his data, and now it's all consigned to a blip. Oh, believe me, this is more excitement than I...
Okay. So, you have anything in your room I can use? Bruce. Nothing. Okay, got it. So I think we're gonna wrap things up here, and we're gonna continue with the N-rays in the next episode as well. So, gotta catch you later.